Well, the New York Stock Exchange has announced the NYSE Texas. Here with more is Michael Reinking. Michael, what's the current economic outlook?
Yeah, thanks, Mitch, for having me. Look, so, from an economic perspective, right, markets, the economy was in a very good place, kind of heading in to the kind of protectionist policies that the administration started to put in place and, kind of these trade negotiations. We've seen a little bit of a moderation in that activity, right, as businesses are kind of trying to adjust to kind of the policy fog, that we have right now, where we're waiting to see kind of the impact of tariffs on not only inflation, but on the growth side of the equation, right? But as we start to look forward here, we've seen kind of the inflation data so far has been pretty solid, kind of pointing to this disinflationary backdrop, right? If we don't start to see a significant pickup in inflation, we could start to see the Federal Reserve begin to cut rates in the back half of this year, which would help to kind of propel the growth side of the equation.
I got to find out what drove actually the decision to establish NYSE Texas.
Yes, and so it's very exciting development for the New York Stock Exchange. NYSE Texas is the first exchange incorporated in the state of Texas. And when you think of the New York Stock Exchange, we already have very deep roots and relationships in the state of Texas, as it's the state with the most NYSE listed companies, making up nearly $4 trillion of market capitalization. And from a broader U.S. economic perspective, we've seen the Texas economy and population kind of growing very significantly. That's a testament to the pro-business and kind of growth agenda put forward by Governor Abbott, right? And he's talked about wanting to build a local capital markets ecosystem, and NYSE Texas is the kind of first building block in doing that.
Folks want more information, where can they go?
Yeah, so every day I write our market commentary, published twice a day on the NYSE.com. And then I also do a weekly podcast on Fridays. It's under the Inside the Ice House podcast feed. It's called Market Storylines. We do a 5 to 10 minute podcast, giving a kind of an update for what's happening that week and a look ahead.
Thanks so much for joining us. We're going to post this interview on our website, dailyflashshow.com.